All right, welcome back. AP Environmental Science, Unit 1, Introduction to Ecosystems. This is going to be the sixth video, the sixth section. We're going to be looking at the phosphorus cycle, another one of our biogeochemical cycles. Now, the phosphorus cycle cycles through water, the Earth's crust, and living organisms. And you'll notice what's the thing that it's missing? It is not part of the atmosphere. There is no atmospheric component to the phosphorus cycle. Now, human activities that are impacting the phosphorus cycle include clearing forests, removing phosphate from the earth to make fertilizer, and erosion, which can leach the phosphates into streams. So, again, no atmospheric component in the phosphorus cycle. Now, just like the last ones, we're looking at blue being natural and red being the human impact, the human cause. Now, for the most part, the phosphorus cycle is very, very slow. Okay, this takes a long time to get from one place to the next. Now, how are we releasing phosphorus? We're releasing it by mining waste, which comes in runoff and then eventually gets into waterways. Sewage, lots of phosphorus in sewage, runoff into water waste. And fertilizers, runoff into waterways. The natural process, we will start here. We'll look at phosphate in deep ocean sediments. So way down in the ocean sediments, plate tectonics will bring that phosphorus back out, and then it can be in rock. So this could be fossil, bones, or guano. Erosion is what actually breaks that phosphate down and allows it to dissolve in the water. Now, it can go from the water being dissolved in water, it can go in shallow ocean sediments, eventually to end up in deep ocean sediments, or to be used in the ocean food webs. Or it can be dissolved in water and go into terrestrial food webs, where plants take it in and the animals consume it, and bacteria allows it to go from the decomposing living creatures back to the plants. So that is the rundown of the phosphorus cycle. Remember, very slow, no atmospheric component. And just a reminder, phosphorus is huge when we're talking about, like, why do we care about phosphorus? Why do we care about the phosphorus cycle? And it's a huge part of life. It's a nutrient. For the most part, if you look at any compound that make up your DNA, amino acids, phosphorus is always involved. Same thing with nitrogen and carbon. And that's why we care about these elements as far as how we're impacting them, where they come from, and what kind of irreparable damage we're doing to them. So that is the end of our video on the phosphorus cycle. We're going to go into the water cycle next. Hopefully a huge review for most of you, because you've probably been learning about the water cycle since you were in kindergarten.